Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kinda disappointed, nigga. But listen here, before you drop that, well, before you drop this shit, let me give you some inspiration, cause you lacking, homie. That shit was trash, we gon' let them get a do-over. They got you gas, you must think that you the new Hover. You a 4.0, nigga, I jumped in a new Rover. Your brother still jumping in bed and you tell him move over. These two roach niggas don't know what to do on no raid. Kanye gave you whips, but that's what they do to the slaves. You trying to act bad, but we ain't doing charades. I really have bombs on the block just like I threw a grenade. What you need? I don't got no time to be concerned with no watch you got. You never been uptown, by now work up by the poppy spot. Trying to get illusions when you run up in the Aki spot. By 5,000 bottles, you turn around and get a choppy chop. I spent 500,000 down in Mazda spot. I got a $500,000 car with the bras on top. And fuck they flowers, we got roses with the stars on top. I make a toast with my jewels like a mazel tov. My name is my name, but they ain't screaming yet. They talking about the rapper Kane, but we ain't seen it yet. We got the switches on that bitches, your whole team get wet. But let me chill, cause I don't wanna get my team upset. The only beef you know, nigga, is Arby's or the Big Mac. We don't drive through, we drive by in the car with a Big Mac. That last shit you dropped, that shit was garbage, take that shit back. Plus you got your brother rapping, what you trying to bring the clips back? Talking about your brother, what happened to that boy? It's looking like it, they be selling crack to that boy. Really though, enough of the jokes, is how niggas get embarrassed. Really got some money, I catch you niggas out in Paris. I got shooters like Luka that hit you niggas out in Dallas. Y'all be dressing kinda weird, man, you really need a stylist. Plus, we all know what you identify with. Plus, you kinda sorta dress, nigga, you been a fly bitch. And then he said that I was really chasing a feature. Niggas a gorilla cause he got some apes in his features. All my gorillas got stones, I had these apes come and meet you. I put these billies on a jet, you pick a place there, meet you, nigga. And talk about my jewels, that was a cheap shot. When these is all VVS, these ain't the cheap rocks. I don't know if you a rapper, I said treat you like a street op. I know the top 50 list, I was a I can imagine what you're going through. Shit, we just, I mean, you know.
I'm recording.
I love you.
Yeah. The summer is over, I missed it. Barrel was smoking, I kissed it. Fair showed us the renters for Texas, it's unrealistic. Cut him the check, cause I hate reviewing the budgets and limits. Just pay the man. The world fell in love with the gimmicks, even my brothers got tickets. Seemed like they loved every minute. Just know the shit is personal to us and it wasn't just business. Analyzing behavioral patterns is somewhat suspicious. Niggas was never happy for me when I run up the digits. Or when I'm breaking world records still as I guzzle a Guinness. Or when I get my fifth made back cause the color is different. Remember we traded watches, I gave you the Arabic dial, you gave me a numbered edition. You would even check up on my son like a pediatrician. Sure convinced the gang that shit was rooted in love when it isn't. Show me how different we are, there's blessings in juxtaposition. I guess now you boys gotta abandon your summer tradition. Cold shoulders I gave in the Hamptons, it come with the distance. Figured we was always gonna be close like ovens and kitchens. I was sadly mistaken, the loyalty wasn't a given. It's all good. And niggas cry the blues for you saying it wasn't malicious. Talking about we family, well I'm not the cousin to visit. God forbid we ever gotta tarnish your public image. All that brother talk as if I really discovered a sibling. 6 degrees, my memories retrieving our humble beginnings. Niggas wanted trouble, grabbed a shovel and dug up some ditches. Cover my body in dirt, but that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was a body double and we've done dozens of switches. Niggas tried to light the front gate up, it wasn't for Christmas. I said a prayer that morning for Sean and it wasn't religious. It came from a place of desperation and utter submission. Rapping was over for now, it came like a sudden decision. I don't give a fuck about you snakes or these other musicians. Niggas started fucking with my family, I'm going to prison. And we all crashing out together, my brother's complicit. Who put a pipe bomb in your trunk? It wasn't exhibit. I'm trying to blow the doors off that bitch when you touch the ignition. But then I gotta remember who made this shit come to fruition. It's me. Who's got the most to lose and who's in that other position? Signal conversations where I hope they got double encryption. I hate to see the empire crumble on judges' convictions. This nigga pulled a rabbit out the hat and y'all love a magician. It's funny to see you all rejoicing and hugging and kissing. What are we celebrating? I'll rent out the club at Edition. Nothing was the same with all you bitches and nothing's forgiven. But next time, bury me in gold. My blood is Egyptian. The Dennis James come out when the vodka is flooding my system. I don't have a drinking problem. I got a subtle addiction. I got my father's habits and I got my mother's permission. My dad has another child. I told him that wasn't my sister. Grew up with dozens of Jews, churches with dozens of Christians. Also developed a deep respect for the Muslim religion. I'm staring at my daddy while y'all tell me I wasn't that nigga.
That's my goat, bro. That's the goat. How is everyone doing? So I'm thinking I should probably put, let me see. Check. See, I downloaded this video the other day. I was gotta drink some water. I was editing one of my videos. Oh, god damn, this shit's salty. And one of my videos, the audio wasn't the best. Unfortunately, because of that, I had to like tweak the audio as I was editing it. So I wasn't really happy with the quality. Usually my audio quality is pretty good. So hopefully that isn't an issue today. But let's go ahead and move this around actually. Oh, wait, yeah, that's not a good idea actually. Because then I just can't see you guys. This and then this comes over here. This comes here. Yeah, because then I can't see you. So I actually need to fix my screens so they actually show what I want them to show. All right, so but here we are going to here we're gonna go ahead and bring this up on screen. Well, I guess not on screen, but this is what's gonna. These are the notes for today. So we're gonna be making a list of video for the ban list prediction. I make ban list prediction today. And I have notes, so I'm able to tackle every point because I do think there are some really good points of what cards should be hit on this ban list. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. We're going to do the same thing as last time. We are going to gonna go ahead and start this off with an intro. Got to give the YouTube channel members, their shout outs. Thank you to them. I appreciate them so much. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started for today. So we're about to do our intro. Don't say anything too toxic because it's gonna be on screen. But you guys can say whatever you want. It's nothing too crazy. Also, please, someone in the chat, how does the audio sound? Is it echoey? Is it not echoey? Please let me know, because I don't want it to be echoey. Yeah, freaking water. Embarrassing. Hopefully, the audio is not bad. Goddamn, what's up, Tony? What's up? Yo, do me a favor, bro. How does the audio sound? Does it sound bad? Is it echoey? Let me know, please. Nothing much. Glad to hear, my friend. Glad to hear. Are you going to be there tomorrow? Yeah. My beard kind of coming in. I need to shave again. Sounds good. Does it sound echoey? Because the other day when I was doing a video, I obviously like recorded it, and as I was editing, it came out like a tiny bit low. So I guess as long as it's not echoey and it's not low and it's like the normal sound, then we're good. Be the hero I need, bro. Let me know. That way I could get started and then we could play some games. Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. A bit of an echo. All right, let me see. Let me turn this down. Maybe that's it. So like actually, technically this mic doesn't even work properly. Reason being is because it's actually broken. But I have literally had this mic for like 3 years, I think. 2 years. And I bought the HyperX mic a while ago. And then I had to get it. I had to reach out back to the company HyperX to get like a refund or get another one sent. Another one was sent to me, luckily. But yeah, I hated it. All right, as long as it sounds good. Okay. And it's not echoey or not low. Perfect. All right, so let's get started with this intro. So today we're going to be talking about ban lists. Guys, I have a whole bunch of notes. Well, I guess not a whole bunch of notes, but like notes on like topics that I really wanted to hit and like maybe some point of content, some points that really people want to like maybe see changed in the format. But okay, let's get started with this intro. What did you say, Tony? Okay, you didn't say anything. That's okay. That's okay. 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 All right, let's get started. What is up, guys? It is your boy Winster, and I am back at it again with another video. Thank you to everyone watching. I appreciate the support as always. Thank you for being a great community. Thank you for talking back to me in the comment section, watching the vids, liking the vids. You guys are helping me with that algorithm, and thank you. I appreciate y'all. Of course, I got to give a shout out to my YouTube channel members. There's always too many of y'all, honestly. Shout out to I Don't Know Bruh, SDR Noah, Devin Bender, Wolfie, Steve Fox, Veggie Yu-Gi-Oh, Hunter McDonald, Jay Garcia, Quick, Jared FGC, Staying Young, Wymie, and Thomas Mead. Thank you so much for the support, guys. It really does mean a lot. For those wondering what you get when you become a channel member, you guys get early access on all full videos. Shout out on every single full video. And you guys can play games with me when I play on Master Duel, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. I'm always wanting to play with the supporters. So be sure to pull up to the streams when I do stream. Streaming pretty consistently now. Be sure to check out the description box. Active Discord, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. Make sure you follow me on all those platforms. Trying to reach 6,000 subscribers here on YouTube and all those other platforms. I always forget on where I'm at, but be sure to follow me there as well. So today's video, we're going to be talking about... So for today's video, we are going to be talking about the ban list and what I personally think should be changed in the format, and maybe some points that... what I personally think should be changed in the format, but it's more of a discussion video. Be sure to leave it in the comments section on what you guys think. What do you guys think of my hits? And what do you guys think of my predictions in terms of format? Hold on. I don't know if I really like that. I don't know if I was in love with that. Whoa, where's me? Bro, I will literally show you all the channel members. Hold on, Tony. Hold up. I'm just saying, bro. I'm looking at the list now, bro. I'm literally, let me refresh. Don't tell me I have to redo that, bro. Don't tell me I have to redo that. I literally, yeah, you're not on the list, bro. Not in a bad way, and you know, you asked me a question, yeah. It's okay. Not a big deal, bro. I understand, bro. You coming to the stream, you being a great friend, it's, bro, you just be my friend is like support, you know? If you can't, you can, and if you can, you can, right? Rip, bro. Hopefully everything's okay. First of all, hold on. Don't apologize. There's nothing to apologize for. I think I'm gonna just do the intro again. I think that's like one thing. I've always despised MFs when they're like, oh, bro, like I do this business or I make content or I do this. Bro, go give my channel a watch. Bro, go support me. Go follow me. Bro, I can't stand motherfuckers like that, bro. Because it shouldn't be like that, you know? At least in my opinion, if I was walking around telling people, hey, go support me, like, it doesn't feel real to me, you know? It doesn't feel like I really earned that, and it feels more like guilt. You know what I mean? So I never bother my homies for that. If my homies wanted to, by all means. Some people can and some people can't. So I get it, you know? The way things are nowadays are really expensive. So I never want you to apologize for something like as trivial as like a fucking subscribe. You know, I appreciate you just being my friend and being great support. You know, you motivate me. All the homies always cheer me up. You know, but yeah, don't apologize for that. Do not apologize. But I am going to redo this because I didn't like it to begin with. All right, we're gonna redo this. Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay. Let me pull this back up. Okay. All right, redoing the intro. What is up, duelists? It is your boy Winston, and I am back at it again with another video. Thank you to everyone watching. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the feedback that you guys always give, all the comments that you guys leave, and all the likes and all the support. You guys help me with that algorithm, and thank you for that. If you're watching from overseas, within the States, let me know in the comment section where you're watching from. But I do want to say thank you. And I was about to say more importantly. Also, I gotta give a shout out to all my YouTube channel members. Shout out to every single one of you guys. Shout out to Thomas Mead. Shout out to Wymie, Staying Young, Jared FGC, Quick, Jay Garcia, Hunter McDonald, Veggie Bell Yu-Gi-Oh, Steve Fox, Wolfie, Devin Benner, SDR Noah. I don't know, bruh. Thank you to every single one of you guys. You guys get early access on all YouTube videos, shout outs, every single full YouTube video, and you guys can play games with me on Master Duel or Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. So thank you to all those channel members. I really, really appreciate you guys. And you guys could be a channel member for $3.99. Pretty cheap in my opinion. Be sure to check out the description box. Very active Discord, very active community there. Hold on. Hold up. This is the Discord channel. Look at all this. You guys could like come in here and just like talk with me games. Look at that. Look how many people are up in this bitch. Make sure you guys join it. It's going to be in the description box, so make sure you guys check it out. Oh my god. Be sure to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Discord, Twitter. Go follow me on all those platforms. We're about to hit 5,000 on TikTok. We've been at this 4,700, 800. So if you guys could follow me there, I'd really appreciate it. And I am trying to hit 6,000 here on YouTube as well. So if you guys can, be sure to subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers one day. But let's get started with today's full video. Nah, bro, that shit had me dying, bro. Nah, they're more important. I feel bad for even saying that. Oh my god. Okay. So we're done with the intro. Let's get started with closing this shit out. Ryziel cards. Honestly, like, card cluster literally makes my life freaking easy. Okay. Yeah, bro. I was trying not to laugh when I saw that comment. I felt bad. All right. Let's go to here. No, we're not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. So, in today's video, what are we gonna be talking about? It's that time when a ban list, or what people start to assume is coming. Wait, hold on. So it is that time of the year when everyone starts making their ban list predictions. So I definitely wanted to talk about this because I think it's a very interesting topic. We recently had an OCG ban list that was, at least by our standards and what could potentially affect us when I say this, mid. I think they had a huge bombshell with Appaloosa getting banned, but not a lot of it is really going to affect us here in the TCG for obvious reasons. Nor do I think anything will trickle down. Maybe one card, maybe two cards. Go watch that video if you guys want a little bit more information on that. But I think the last time we had a ban list was April. So we're closing in on the month of June here. It's almost the end. Crazy how time flies. Drake is right. Time do be flying. But I think it's a perfect time to really talk about the current meta, where the game's at, where I personally think it's going to go to, and some cards that I think would make the most sense when it comes to a ban list. But this is Konami we're talking about. They love to make the money moves and also at the same time the wrong choices. We got to give them credit for that, right? They know how to be really good at being bad. But first off, I really wanted to talk about is Ryziel. So that's crazy. Shut up, Tony. Hold on. We're going to change this. No. Okay. So, one of the first decks I really wanted to talk about is Ryziel. It goes without saying, Mitsu Ryziel, Ryziel Fiendsmith are very powerful cards, and I personally think it is the best deck in the format. As of making this video, we have EXT Ryziel, we got Ice Ryziel, and then we have Sword Ryziel, and lastly, we have Detonator. All those, or at least the main deck monsters, are hit to 2, where the single extra deck monster is hit to 1. For good reason, because there's so much recursion with the deck. Now, let's talk about why the deck is one of the best. You guys go to locals. You guys play these games. You guys can understand why it's the best. But if you guys didn't, so easy to summon. Meaningless lock. Great recursion. And a gate that could activate it at any point of the chain that doesn't even activate. So it can't be like Ogre or something. Multiple points of interaction with hand traps. Also card like Detonator being the boss monster that can not only protect but also could pop not once per turn, not once per chain. Very, very great card. And also works well with another engine that recently came out, being Mitsurugi. Another level 4 base archetype, also with the ritual monsters being level 8. But I'm saying all that to say that that's the best deck in the format, and it's really, really good. Now, I, for one, try to be equal in all regards. It's easy to come out and say we need to kill Ryziel in any way, make the deck unplayable because it is unfun for X reasons. But I try to be reasonable when I try to make these lists. I think hitting the extra deck hitting the main deck monsters does nothing to the deck. And it would only make the deck that much harder to play, making EXT Ryziel and Ice Ryziel and Sword Ryziel to 1 wouldn't really be hurting the deck. It would be killing it. If those cards are to 1, there's not really much you could summon. You can make the argument, well, you still have Node and you still have Star, but those cards suck. And I definitely think that you need some sort of setup in order to play those cards. But hitting those other ones to 1 would just make it that much more difficult to play. Detonator, I don't think needs to get banned, even though it's a very strong card. I definitely don't think it needs to get banned by any regard. And the same thing with Dual Drive. I definitely think that Dual Drive could get hit to 2 or to 1, and I think that would make the deck a lot more fair. But that's still, I'm not really set in stone on that. I think one thing that we are really looking over here when we're talking about Ryzeal is what makes this deck so strong. What makes it have the great recursion, have the great swarming capability, and I think there's an obvious answer here. And I think it is Cross. Cross is just an absolutely insane freaking card. It's at 3. No one plays it at 3. Let's be honest here. But what this card does is that it prevents you from exceed summoning monsters of the same name of the cards you already control. Not really mattering here. I think the biggest point is that, or one of the points is that you could target 2 Ryzeal cards in your graveyard, except this card. Place them at the bottom of the deck, draw 1 card. At surface level, that seems very mid because you just draw 1 card. But what you're doing is you're re-putting these, you're doing recursion. So you're putting cards that you need back into your deck that you have already used. Thus, you'd be able to use them later on as the game goes on. So it has a real great grind potential there. I think the biggest point, once per turn, when a monster effect is activated by your opponent, by your opponent's resolve, you could attach 1 material from a Ryzeal Exceed monster you control, and if you do, negate that effect. Now, that effect in and of itself, it isn't necessarily broken. What makes it really hard to deal with is the fact that this card, this specific effect, does not activate. It could negate any monster effect at any point of the chain just by detaching a material from this card. And I think because of it not activating, makes it that much more hard to deal with. Very easy to search now that we have Star. Yes, one can make the argument, well, what if they negate Dual Drive? Okay, well then you summon Star. And I think this card alone, and I think this card is what really catapults Ryzeal, or at least the engine, to the next level. And I think banning this card would make much more sense than hitting all those other cards to 1, because this card is the main focal point of the engine, because you're always trying to get it onto the field. What happens when Ryzeal players get their Dual Drive negated? Oh, well, now I can't really play. Now I can't really grind, and I'm going to lose. So I think the right choice here would be banning this, and not. It doesn't necessarily kill the deck. It just makes the deck have to work a lot harder, and it brings it down a peg or 2. I think that was pretty good. What do you guys think, chat? I think hitting this makes sense, right? Like if you ban Sword, if you ban or like if you hit Sword to 1, Ice to 1, and EXT to 1, like it'd be really good, but like it'd be almost unplayable, right? Like you can't play Mitsu with it anymore because you have the normal summon. You're conflicting normal summons. I don't know. I definitely don't think that this card or any of the main deck monsters need to get hit any more than they already have. I definitely think that just banning Cross like does a lot, man. It really ban that and then yeah, I agree. I think like the argument can be made there because people play 2 on purpose because it gets the extra deck monsters into the graveyard that you need for setting up for oh my god, what's his name? Eclipse Twins. Yeah. Okay, so let's jump into the next one. My next notes is how to hit Mitsu. Mitsu is definitely a little bit of a tricky subject. Mitsurugi. Yeah, man, this thing makes life so much easier. let's talk about this one. Mitsurugi. Let me pull out my notes before I start yapping away. Sorry, it's hard to read chat and then stay focused, so I'm just like kind of blocking chat right now. I apologize, guys. Okay. So, now that we finished talking about Raizio, let's segue into the other half of Raizio. Raizio could be played many ways. Fiendsmith Raizio, Mitsurugi Raizio. And that's the next point that I really want to talk about. How to address Mitsurugi. Now, I definitely think hitting the dual drive to 1 and also banning Cross would make that deck a lot more fair. But if you also hit Mitsurugi, it would make it that much even more fair. Now, how do we approach this, right? This engine is really consistent with no restrictions. You have some very powerful cards like Prayers, which is a quick play spell that you could activate either effect, or you could tribute a ritual to do both, which is absolutely like crazy to me. Very powerful card, and it's crazy that it's a freaking common. And then you have other cards like Saji, who happen to be a rank level 4 that work with Raizio. And then you have what I think is maybe one of the best cards in this archetype, Habukiri. Habukiri, on its release, really catapulted this deck into the next level. It is so freaking strong, in my opinion. Now, you could ritual summon this card by using Mitsuru Ritual. Monster your opponent controls, lose 800 attack. This is the broken effect, guys. You could reveal this card in your hand, special summon 1 Mitsurugi monster from the deck, then tribute 1 monster you control. You can only use this effect of this card once per turn. It has the other effect that all Mitsus have. If it's tributed, getting another effect. All the ritual monsters say if they're tributed, search a card that has Mitsurugi in the name. So, but the one thing I really want to focus on is the once per duel effect. Just absolutely broken. The fact that you could tribute this card, or you could reveal this card, so basically no cost, summon 1 from the deck, and then immediately tribute. So you could summon the thing that you need from the deck, and then tribute. That way you could go ahead and dodge cards like Imperm, and the only real answer to this is like Ash. Now, it has a fatal flaw being a once per duel effect, but Jesus, is that a strong effect in my opinion. Now, I definitely think that there's not too many broken cards, or excuse me, I don't think there's too many great cards in this archetype. You do have bricks such as Kusanagi, the main deck ritual guy, and if you're psychotic enough to play Futsu, and then you have the ritual itself, and then you have Mitsurugi Mirror. But the cards that are good, like Habukiri and Prayers, are just, it feels almost unfair when you, it feels almost unfair of how strong they are. There's just such a huge gap between strength within the own archetype, where Prayers and Habukiri just are at the tip top of the deck. The other ones just falter so much. But because of how good those cards are, like Prayers and Habukiri, really catapult this engine to the next level. Now, how do you play around it, right? Or how do you actually nerf it? I think the easy answer here, and the option that people really decide to go through, is outright banning Habukiri. The once per duel effect is just too strong in some situations. Sometimes you don't even need it because you have a combination with this and Prayers. Now, I think Prayers is the better option in my opinion. Prayers just does so freaking much. The fact that you could activate either A, add a Mitsurugi, or B, special summon a Mitsurugi from your hand or graveyard. However, you could go ahead and tribute a rich reptile in your hand to get both effects. Now, on paper, that's absolutely broken, because then you'd be able to trigger what you tributed to even get more follow-up, to even get more cards in your hand. Now, that would be absolutely broken if it was a regular spell card. The fact that this card is a quick play is just absolutely crazy, right? The fact that you could set it and then activate on your opponent's turn to maybe summon a ritual from your grave, to maybe ritual and just it just does so much. The other thing that people I feel like overlook a lot of the time is that it is a quick play. Thus, you could activate during the draw phase, playing around one of the best hand traps that goes against this deck, which is Droll. I think ban either A, hitting Purge to 1 is perfectly fine, or maybe outright banning it because it's so freaking strong in my opinion. Habakiri, even though it is a broken effect, you could just like Ash it or let the monster resolve and then Ash what it summons, right? Because you're either A, gonna summon Saji to search the spell, or B, you're gonna summon Aramasa to search the monster. And once it's resolved, I mean, that's pretty much it. You can't really do much else. And there's answers to this as well. Like maybe the Mulcharmy Fua to maybe add a little bit more hesitancy to your opponent so they could continue through their combo. But yeah, if you just let this resolve, you're fine. But Prayers is just too strong. So I could definitely see I could definitely understand the argument if this were to get banned or to hit at 1, because it just ruins the consistency and then it kind of brings the deck down. And if you were to hit this, you not only hit Mitsu, you hit pure Mitsu, but you also hit Raizio. So obviously, Raizio uses Mitsurugi. And they not only get the search and the effects that you would with the Saji, the Aramasa, but then you get the extra body on the field and thus getting into bigger plays. Did I say Habakiri is once per turn? Habakiri is once per duel. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think that hitting Habakiri is easy, right? It's the easy out. Like, oh, you just ban Habakiri. But I don't think it's the right one. You got to hit Prayers. Prayers is too fucking good, bro. You search and or summon or both. Like, come on. And then when you do both, you get more. Like, bro, that is so fucking broken. It's so fucking broken. I don't know who at Konami... Like, and it's a quick play? Oh my, yeah. Okay. So that's it for Raizio. Let's talk about the other ones. We're almost done with today's video. There we go. Bro. This website is the best. It literally makes my life easier. All right, let's talk about Malice. Okay. So my next deck that I really wanted to talk about is Malice. I'm actively playing Malice right now. I think Malice is really, really fun. But I don't really think you need to hit this deck in any kind of way. I think Konami did a phenomenal job with hitting it the last format, with getting rid of their skill drain with Nightmare Griffin. But I definitely think that this deck is really strong, and if Raizio Mitsu were to get hit, I definitely think this might be the best deck, but it is not as powerful. It loses to Single Lancia. Okay, hold on. So the next deck I wanted to talk about is Malice, and it is a deck that I am actively playing. This deck is really fun, and it's easy to say that if Mitsu Raizio were to get hit on the ban list, the way I hopefully they do, or at least what I recommend, I definitely think that Malice and this next deck that we're going to be talking about is going to be the best. However, I don't think Malice is as strong as people make it out to be, or excuse me, not that it is not as strong as people make it out to be, but I don't think it is extremely strong or overbearing like Mitsu Raizio is. Yeah, they have some very powerful cards, but those aren't even in archetype cards. I think one of the more stronger cards in this deck is Allied Code Talker. I mean, but that's basically a Malice card because it's a Cyber's monster that you're gonna end up summoning anyways, and it's a negate at that as well. But I think Dominus Impulse is another card that this deck doesn't really have issues playing because they're all dark. But that card is absolutely broken, and it is the biggest answer to this deck, which is Nibiru. But, I mean, considering that your opponent has to be controlling a card for you to activate that card, but I definitely think that all of Malice in and of itself isn't really, really strong, especially with the hits that it has now with Dormouse being at 2, and White Rabbit being at 2, and the Field Spell being at 2. I don't think it is super overbearing. And I definitely think their end boards are, even though very strong, they can be cracked. So I definitely think that there's no real hit that this deck needs, in my personal opinion. Now, after I ban this and it becomes too strong, then maybe we could talk then. The only thing that could really come to mind is maybe hitting Goldsark, maybe hitting Dormouse, White Rabbit, another field spell. Again, even if you hit those, like, it just almost ruins the deck and it makes it unplayable. But yeah, I don't think it really needs hits. Yeah, I think like Malice is fine where it's at. Yeah, I don't think Malice is like, is it really doing much? I don't really think so. Yeah, the next one I was gonna talk about is like Blue Eyes, but I mean, Primite Blue Eyes. I can't spell. I just wish it gave you like the card stuff like the other ones, but oh, okay. Let's talk about Primite Blue Eyes. Okay. So the other deck that I really wanted to talk about is Blue Eyes, more specifically Primite Blue Eyes. I think this deck also fits in the same category as Malice. I don't think it's overbearingly strong. It's fairly consistent. It has like really great cards, but I don't think it's to a point where it's uncontrollable the way the other top decks are in the current format. Even though Ether Barrier is a very strong card, I don't think it needs to get hit in any kind of way, nor do I think it's going to. Same thing for Lordly Load. It's so restrictive in some of its effects where, like, bruh, like, you're going to hit this? Like, come on, there's, like, better things to hit in the current format than a Lordly Load. Very strong, though, end boards, because you end on cards like the Quasar, then you have Crimson. Yeah, I mean, you just have a lot of ways, and they're big bodies, but I don't really think you need to, like, hit the deck in any kind of way. It's Blue Eyes Brick Dragon, bruh. Like, it's not doing much. Leave them alone, bruh. Leave them alone. Alright, so let's talk about some other cards. I did not mean to close that out. Fualos. Wait, no. I think this is one that I really want to talk about is Droll and Lockbird. Okay. So one of the last things that I wanted to talk about is Droll and Lockbird. This card is seeing a lot of recent play because of how strong Mitsuragi. Okay. The last card that I wanted to talk about today was Droll and Lockbird. A card that has seen so much resurgence in the format, mostly due to how strong Raziel and maybe other cards like Fiendsmith. More importantly, like Mitsu, because they add so many cards to their hand. And with those decks being the best, this automatically answers that deck. It answers a lot of other decks as well. I think one is Memento. You got Fiendsmith, Blue Eyes. This card single-handedly shuts down some of those decks, and for good reason, right? Because they are strong. So it's a good way to check the opponent, or check those decks more specifically. I've seen a lot of like arguments: should this card be banned? Should this not? Because it's so restrictive, right? Anytime a card is added outside of the draw phase, then you just like lock your opponent out from adding any kind of cards. In and of itself, right, I definitely think this card is really good, but it's not good against like every single deck in the format. There's some decks that don't even care about setting or adding. So I definitely think that this card, even though how strong it is, I don't think it should be banned in any kind of way. I think there's a bigger argument to be made about Fua more so than Droll. Fua literally answers any deck that special summons in any kind of capacity from the extra deck. Yeah, there's still ways to play around it, but if you're playing a somewhat meta deck, Malice, Blue Eyes, Ryziel, maybe not Mitsu, Fiendsmith, Mento, Crystron, depending on when you use it. I mean, Fua shuts those decks down, man. You can't even build a board. You either A, power through it, and hopefully your opponent doesn't get the board breakers that they need to break your board, or B, you just stop and then pass turn, and hopefully your hand traps that you have in your hand are enough to stop your opponent from playing. So I definitely just wanted to touch base on that. I definitely don't think that Droll should be banned. I think it's good. It's maybe not the best hand trap. Maybe the best hand trap right now because of Mitsu Ryziel. But I don't think it needs to be banned in any kind of way. But let me move this back. But that is my ban list prediction, my thoughts on the current meta, what I personally think should get hit. If any of those decks that I mentioned were to get hit, those are the places where I think they should, at least in my opinion. Guys, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Let me know of your opinions, your thoughts. I want to get your guys' feedback. I want to start a discussion. Let me know what should be banned and what did you think about my cards that I mentioned. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the support. Peace out, everyone, and have a good rest of your day. Dang, that was so good. I'm a fan. Don't save. Also wrong. Nah, bro. Fua literally shuts down like almost every single meta relevant deck. Like, you're gonna summon from the extra deck, bro. You're gonna summon from the extra deck. Droll, bring back Bahamut. Oh, hell nah, bro. Hell nah, bro. Hell nah. Hold on. This is how I feel about that. All right, let's play games. Let's play games. Everyone started showing up at the end, bro. Y'all are cringe. Couldn't show up at the beginning, bro. Oh, yo. How's LA, by the way, bro? How's East Los, bro? Hold on, Jarek. I still have an answer for you, bro. Hold up. Oh, shit. I gotta update my deck, bro. Hold on. Nathaniel Peters just subscribed. Let's go. Pog, pog, pog. Boba Bunny Builder dual drive ain't a problem, and you play it one. Nah, like I think you play it two because you need it for the Eclipse Twins. God damn, why do I keep forgetting his name? What needs to get hit, what we talked about, is banning the field spell. We also talked about that, but that's the easy out, bro. You need to ban prayers. Let them resolve Habukiri 1 per dual effect. Let them resolve that. Let them. Just ash what they summon. Or imperm what they summon. Banning prayers is a lot better in my opinion. Ah, man. Jarek, I don't have... Oh, my God, bro. I'm looking for it, bro. I can't find it, bro. But it's just literally a chola being like, "Oh hell nah, fool." That's 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 what I was thinking. All right, let's go back to fix my deck, chat. I guess instead of whoa 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 my deck, I need to edit it, bro. She's banned, bro. Right? Bro, but like, all right, so okay, let's talk about it. So let's say that you ban, or you, how do you nerf Ryziel with not hitting the field spell? How do you nerf Ryziel not hitting the field spell? Wait, did it not get hit? Oh, it takes a, damn it, it takes effect like July something. So, like, the field spell gives the deck recursion. It gives the deck, you know, a draw one. It gives them a monster negate that can't be responded to. You can negate a monster effect at any point of the chain. Like, the field spell is a lot, bro. Like, when the joke is, when you play Ryziel, oh no, my, you know, dual drive didn't resolve. I guess I don't win, you know? To the point where they added a monster that sets a spell or trap, it shows you how important that spell is. So that's why I think not hitting the main deck monsters, because what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do if the field spell's gone, right? Or maybe they lose a dual drive too. Like, nothing. Like, they're locked into 4. They can't get any recursion. Like, there's nothing for that deck to do anymore, you know? I think hitting the field spell makes much more sense. Like, hit that fucking spell. Yeah. It makes sense, bro. It makes sense. Oh my yan. Chat, is my opponent cooked? It makes sense. Nah. What is that? What's the Shadow Duelist? Hitting Mitsu, in my opinion, and Ryziel by itself doesn't do too much, and getting rid of the field spell isn't too rough since they have no way of getting it back. Okay. So what makes Ryziel strong is the fact that they have all this recursion. They could break your board, or maybe set up a mediocre board, and then they wouldn't be able to, and then they'll just like recycle all their cards back, bro. Like, it's just as strong as like Fiendsmith. It's what makes Fiendsmith strong. Right now, like, we kind of forgot about Fiendsmith. Oh, he's giving me another one. But like, yeah, like, it just has so much recursion. So much fucking recursion, man. Yeah, I think hitting the field spell and hitting prayers is like the best option. SP Little Knight. You know what's so funny? The deck gave me literally like I didn't have a real big way to play. It sucks that I lost talents though. I will say that. What a fucking top deck. What a fucking top deck. Okay. Let's just imprint this guy. What is it doing? I always forget. Like it. That's fine. Yeah, I agree. Like Mitsu is definitely like the bigger problem. We are going to special summon by sending this. Here we summon out what a fucking card. Here we're gonna summon out Flameburge. Does he have Nibiru? He has to have something, right? He has to have something. Here we do this. Yeah, here. Because I can't kill him. I don't think I can get over it. Oh, no, I think I can. But he has SP, and that's the issue. That is the issue. Here we do... We can do that. Yeah, because then that'll trigger it. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, I don't have a Lacrima, right? Wait, did he banish my Engraver? No. He banished my Lacrima. Okay, I gotta play quick. Gotta play quick. Activate the effect. Chat, if I called by the miscellaneous source, would that negate its effects? Chat, does anyone know? Okay, he has to put it face down, yeah. It just puts everything in defense mode or face down, right? Oh, okay. All right. I'll put that. I'll put that. And then, yeah, I'll go to end phase. I'm pretty sure my opponent's cooked. Let me read Miss really quick. I think I'll activate this now, right? To get rid of Misk. Yeah. Because it's already negated. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of that option. I don't think I die though, right? He just burns these for 2k. Pink? Crazy. Varudris. Do I die? I think. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. No. So I could just put that in a. Yeah. I think I live. Oh, now I die. Yeah. Yeah, I die now. Especially with like Lacrima negated or Lacrima banished. Yeah, Misk is too good, bro. Miscellaneous Source, that shit's fucking good. Shit. I think I have to do Forbidden Droplet. Oh, I didn't think this was gonna resolve. I did not think this was gonna resolve. Dromy. Fuck! Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter! It doesn't matter, it does the same thing. I misclicked. L's in the chat. L's in the chat. Oh, he has something. Special summon. He has something. You have Nibiru? No, that's not 5, right? That's Diabell, Oak, Ash, Papa. Yeah, it's 5. Ooh, drop it. Drop it. Drop it. It has to be Nib. It's okay. Does he have the Nib? Does he have the Nib? Oops. Oops. You have to, bro. Okay, he's not going to. He is not going to Nibiru me. He doesn't have Ash. I'm almost certain he has Nib, though. I am almost certain he has Nib. There's nothing in my grave. I mean, you could Bestial. Ghost Mourner. Okay, so what can I do here? I could link these two off, make sequence. Yeah, there's no reason to do that yet. So I mean, I have the Nibiru proof, so we're good. Yo, what's up, Grim? Hopefully everyone's doing good, by the way. I'm so sorry. I am focusing on this game. Trying to play fast, so time is always... Yo, let's go. W's in the chat, bro. Fuck yeah. I think we're good. And yeah, we're good. So here, yeah, let's do this. Shuffle that back, summon. Let's go, bro. How old is your cousin? Or how old is he turning? Summon. 13? Holy shit, bro. How old are you, by the way? I don't think I've ever asked. Do not... You know, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Oh, let's go, bro. Oh, you're in July? My birthday's August. Battle phase. Is he about to evenly match me? No. Yeah, my birthday's in August. My birthday's the 17th. Let's go, bro. Duelist advance. Oh, he's contact. Oh, let's go. I get lava. I get lava golem. Do I? Yeah. Oh shit! Oh my god. Let's just go to battle, right? Oh my god, I could summon Hita. What do I do? I mean, I could just go to battle, right? Ring of Destruction. I mean, you have to, right? We're sending. I don't know. I don't know yet, bro. Like, I want to continue to play Malice, but I feel like I suck at it. There's just so much for me to learn. I want to say Raizio because I want to go back to Raizio because that's what I'm comfortable with. But I don't know, man. There's so many decks. I think, to answer your question, though, I think I am going to stick with Malice. And then just really learn the fuck out of that deck, you know? Oh my god, I always forget that I need to activate this. Does he have it? Poggers. Raizio. Yo, thank you. Thank you for pulling up YME. What's up, Renee? My friend, my buddy. Yo, guys, go check my friend, my good pal, my brother, Renee. Go check out his profile. He makes Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. He's more of a collector, more than playing. But go check out his channel, guys. Please, go check out his channel. Do me a solid. Do Winster a solid, bruh. Post the channel, Renee. What in God's name? Onomance? I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what Onomance is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it'd be really fun if I could give control to the stream to one of the viewers. Like once we reach like maybe like a freaking, oh my god, go. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm down. I think it's hard for me to stream, man, with like my full-time job. Like, it's really difficult for me to stream as consistent as I would want to. Like me streaming as much as I do now is like it takes a lot of my time. But hey, I want to be a full-time content creator, right? Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna put it together. But I think we have to have some incentive, right? Some incentive. Maybe I start the super chat, the super likes. I think this is it. We do 5. We'll do one for, $2. We'll do 2 hours for the rest of the stream. We'll do viewers. Choose Winster's deck next stream. We'll do 5. All right, I think that's fair. We'll do 5, $2. All right, there we go. I think that is perfectly reasonable. He's not my brother. He's not my brother. He's just a good friend. He's a good pal. He's a good homie. Great. I mean, overall, great guy. I'm not gonna lie. Overall, just great person. Super chill. Yeah, bro. We have to hit 5. We have to hit those 5 this stream. Okay, and I made it affordable. $2. You get 5 of those $2. That's $10. Or if someone does $10, I'll count towards it, and we'll do viewers pick the deck. Oh, fuck. That hurt. Yes, something where I could learn. I'm not trying to do runic stun. Bro, I'm just like Renee. Runic stun is not fun, bro. It is not a fun deck. Chat, do Gladiator Beast summon on my turn in any kind of way? I'll throw a stun card in there just for you, bro. On this board, what do I negate, chat? No stun? Oh my god, I forgot to activate this. Oh, whatever. Alright, thank you for pulling up, bro. I appreciate you, my friend, my buddy, my homie, bro. Every time I say my buddy, I always think of fucking freaking Breaking Bad, bro. He's like my pal, my buddy. He's like, come on, pal. Right? Are we pals? Are we buddies? He lives in Arizona. We live in the same state. He lives close to me. Oh, you live in Cali? Oh yeah, he lives like literally down the street from me. Or maybe not literally down the street, but like he lives like relatively close to me. Of course, bro. Of course I draw Forbidden Droplet there. Of freaking course I draw Forbidden Droplet. You never seen this deck in Dueling Book? And all their effects activate during battle phase, right? Which one should I send to the graveyard? I think this guy, right? Okay, so here I set droplet. Oh shit, whoa. Set that. I set one. And then I'll pass my turn. And then I'll just activate Maxi again. Let's do this. And then let's do this. Shuffle that back. Now I have a monster for Forbidden Droplet. Yeah, I'll call it by that. I think I've only played against this once, and it was against a friend of mine. What does this guy do? Let me see. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, what the hell? World turn skip. So here, I'll activate this. Send this, activate this, shuffle this back, send this, okay, activate this, summon this, in defense mode. Yeah, getting turn skip is not good. It's not fun. Okay, another draw. Man, I'm getting the worst draws. Can I just negate it? I could send both of my ashes. He won't be able to get over it. So like I said, 1 ash, 2 ashes. Can't out the monster. Crazy would be droplet 4/4. No, I mean, there's no reason. I'm just going to get Ash back anyways by summoning Oak. And if he continues to extend, I just get more cards. And I still have Ash too, so. There's no reason to send for 4. I just got to make sure I keep Engraver alive. Yep, I'm getting another draw. Let's go. Poggers. Gladiator, Beast, whatever the fuck his name is. That's a crazy card. I mean, I'm just going to beat it out, right? Does this guy do anything? Oh, no. Yeah, this is the only real threat. This guy. I mean, he can negate it. Hey, what? I don't get what the fuck he's doing. Special summon. This guy destroys it. Must be special. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, negate to destroy the card. I mean, it could just not activate it, but then I lose out a monster. God, bro. I needed him to resolve. I could do this. Yeah. I could do this. And then here, I could do this. Yep. Let's get rid of... Yeah, let's do... No. Yeah, and then... That's okay, because I could just do chain 2. That's okay. It doesn't destroy my card. That's what matters. And then here we go to end phase. Does his still come back? Oh yeah, it does. Fuck. So this checks. This checks this guy. Alright, if he negates it, that's fine. He destroys my card. Am I cooked? Let me see. Let me see, that's... Let's find out, hold on. I think he just summons, right? That's 2, 4, 6, and then 8, yeah. Let's see, what does he summon? Yeah, I'm good. Bro, the one negate I couldn't play through. I couldn't play through one fucking negate. What a bitch. Ugh. Yeah. I did shuffle wreck. Oh no, I did. Yeah, I did shuffle wreck. He was not in the graveyard. Let's see, does he got it? Yeah, something. Damn. Damn. So no talons? Do we ash this? No, right? What is this doing? Oh, did I? I don't fucking remember. I'm gonna be honest. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's go. So funny. Normal poplar. Search OSS. I think the fact that you can search OSS is crazy. Absolutely diabolical crazy. I mean, come on, bro. It's not imperm. Royal Called by looks shiny, bro. It does, yeah. I don't even remember when I got it. I just know I got it. OSS. Wait, what do I tribute here? This card is in your graveyard. Yeah, we're gonna tribute this. Tribute that. Ooh, Feed Ash, disgusting, bro. Disgusting. Oh wait, did I get all my points? Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up, chat. Did I reach that goal? Hold on. Did I reach that goal? Yeah. Oh, I did. Let's go. No, how many more do I need? After 3 wins. Frostburn 326. View dual win. Damn, that's a good one too, bro. That's a good one. I forgot that you could do that. Hold on. I forgot that you could do that. MB. What's MB? Oh, MB. Yeah. I honestly don't know. What does this do? I don't know. I never thought about those, bro. For every one of the, I don't know. I guess I have to plan it out because like the Twitch streamer in me wants to say, oh my god, more fucking dinosaurs. The Twitch streamer in me wants to say for every sub, you know, we get to view whoever subs, I get to view like their matches on Master Duel, you know? You like to duel me? Oh yeah, bro. But again, I understand how like that's not fair sometimes, you know? If we're like 16, we don't even have a debit card, you know? And the fuck does this do? What does this do? Yeah, I don't want you to have him. It's crazy that he went first. I think that's the crazier part. Alright, well, my opponent's cooked. Does he have no misc? We play a round draw, even though my opponent doesn't have any cards in hand. Blessed draw, true, bro. Gotta play fast, right? Here we are going to summon out the wreck. Nah, like, I think I'm at 40 right now, so I don't think that's a good idea. Graveyard's already in the graveyard. Wait, what? Wait, is my game tweaking? Why is Rec banished? Why are my cards getting banished here? Chat, what's banishing my cards? What is banishing my cards? Why are those cards banished? I don't like... It has to be the spell. Ah, I see. I see. That is crazy, bro. Yeah, this field spell is literally... This spell is literally fucking me up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I'm like, why is this card fucking me up so hard right now? That I see why. Okay, so we could get around it. We could get around it. I have to. My... We could get around it. I could bring back... I could bring him back, so it's okay. This. I don't need this anymore. Summon back the Poplar. I don't want you to get any funny ideas. So I am... Okay. Yeah, I could do this. I gotta hurry up. It's doing good, bro. Doing absolutely freaking good. I'm glad that you're okay. Thank you for pulling up to the stream, bro. It's been a long time, my friend. Ah, I shouldn't have placed that one. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. I just want Flameburge. Yeah, I just want Flameburge. Yeah, bro. Of course, man. I'm just glad that you're okay. It's been a long time. Yeah, I lost the Fiendsmith stuff, so let's do this. I could do... Okay, hold on. This is tough. This is tough. I have to, right? I have to, yeah. I have to do this. Set up Appaloosa next turn. Summon this. And then... Yeah. Yeah. I could summon this, and then I'll have a 3-mat Apple that can't be destroyed. Okay. That's crazy to say that Fiendsmith is outdated, bro. Because, like, it's just crazy to me. Because I remember when that engine came out in TCG, bro, fucking $100 fucking engravies. Yeah, that's fine. $100 engravies. Yeah, such a broken card. $20 fucking... like tracked. Hold on, chat. Hold on. I'm cooking my opponent. Hold on. I'll answer. Well, I'll talk to the chat. Give me 1 second. I just want to kill my opponent. It's gonna get its effect, but that's okay. Bro, this deck is annoying, bro. I have to attack. Yeah, I could only imagine, bro. I could only imagine with what we talked about. Fiends with Azamina still the best engines? No. God damn, bro, it's been that long. No, they are not the best engine. It's outdated. The new hotness is Mitsurugi Raizio. That's the new hotness. Yeah, I saw Reprint Engraver. He's reprint. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. That's just how Yu-Gi-Oh is, bro. Just how Yu-Gi-Oh is, man. It makes it so much more affordable. Take it however you want, good or bad. I got 2 of them in Stampede. I want to build Life Twin Fiends. Yeah, bro, you can. I mean, that engine's so good. You know, that engine is so freaking good. I think that deck ended up winning like an event in like Europe or some shit like that. Like, the spell almost got me, but we just outed it with SP. His SP is good. Yeah, we couldn't kill, but we just had so much advantage, you know? Still around. Dang, I saw someone on the mixing stuff before I was dropped. That last I remember from Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, let's ash that. Let us ash that. I think he's playing. Yeah, that's it. That's it. He has to have Super Poly. I think he has Super Poly. He has to have Super Poly. The thing is that fuck. Yeah, I think that might be the best option. Cause I could do this, place the ash. I'm gonna put him in the spelling trap zone. If he activates Super Poly, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Let's just get rid of him. Yeah, I mean, come on, that was like that's as obvious as one could get. You seen me the video from Jedi Mitsu? It has to be Albazoa, right? Oh, that guy. You know what's crazy? Now I could just do my... Oh, no, I already normal summon. I normal summon! No! I did not want that. Oh, wait, no, I can. As I haven't normal summon. Yeah, no, I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking, chat. We tweaking. Let's get Linkuriboh in the graveyard. Bro, this deck is so fucking good. He's currently unaffected by anything, right? Oh, from the extra deck. Oh, yeah, my opponent's cooked, bro. My opponent is cooked. Cooked-a-roni, bro. Because we're just going to send that Albaz. Wait, does he activate in the graveyard? Sent there. You get special summon. I mean, do we want him in the graveyard? I wish I could get him in the spell and trap zone. Yeah, we'll just get him in the graveyard. That's fine, because we'll just negate him at the end. Here we make this. God damn, bro. This deck, bro. This deck is too fucking good. Look at this. Make this. Shuffle this. Shuffle this. The fact that it's 2 Light Fiends, that's absolutely broken. I just want to remove it off the field. Bro, like, come on, man. I was able to make that under bricking. Does he have another Super Poly? I think he has it yet. Well, Yeah, I actually was thinking about that because that new Exceed monster, right? Yeah, that Exceed monster is pretty good. Yeah, I really want to play the Malice Exceed, the Malice that Ritual summons. That shit looks crazy. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Damn. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for the opponent. We're just going to keep beating him and beating him. He has one turn. He has un turn. That would suck though, man. That would suck. I like this deck. This deck is fun. If it wasn't for OSS not being, if it wasn't banned, I would play it. Huh? GG's. Save this replay. Oh, I forgot about Packbit. Peak Fiend. True. That is true. This is a good short, right? Yeah, let's save it. Let's save it. The fact that you're still able to do all of that with bricking. It just, OSS can't be hit, bro. Like, that's the problem. OSS, if it gets hit, you can't play the deck. Look at the TCG. Look at the TCG. Like, it's unplayable. Oh, Grim, yeah, you told me you're in Cali, right? Motherfucker, I wanted to... Oh, hell no, bro. Oh, hell no, bro. I wanted to activate this in the draw phase, bro. Okay, no droll. No drolsies. No drolsies in the chat. Okay, so no imperm. No imperm or Veiler, but I think they have Ash. I want to say they have Ash. No Ash. Sheesh, say less. Full combo, boys. Damn, this shit about to get real boring. Make a skit about Phoenix before they ban. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a perfect skit. I mean maybe not a skit, but I think just like editing it like Fiendsmith and Master Duel be like this, right? I think that's perfect. How many summons is that? Diabell, Ash, Oak, Poplar, Flamebird. So yeah, they should have Nibiru'd me already. Amazing tuber. There is this guy that look on all the band cards. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, summon, trying to play fast. Activate Lacrima. Lacrima effect is going to send the Engravies. Engravies. We activate Engravies now. Shuffle back the other one. Close Moon. Yep. I remember when I was first playing this, I'm like, man, like, let me summon it back, and then let me go to Necroquip. I don't think you need Necroquip in this one. Summon this. Absolutely busted. Activate. You're gonna make this guy shuffle back. Fusion material. You're gonna do. You have to do this one. And this shuffles brings back Engraver. And then here we make Caesar. And then here we just make Promethean Princess. Engraver effect. No. Or not Engraver effect. Flamebridge effect. Okay, here we summon her back. Put him in the middle. Man, as I'm doing these combos, I forget that, like, you have to be careful where you put the this guy at. He hasn't activated anything. Should I activate draw? Oh yeah, let me get a draw for this. Can I get a good normal summon? Can I get a good normal summon, chat? Goddamn. Yeah, we'll normal summon this guy. So I could get an extra body. So I could get an extra body. And a deck that I would like for you to look at into is Regenesis. I was actually thinking about like playing that actually. Activate this. Summon out the pop. What do you have? Forbidden Droplet? Imperm? Veiler? Something? Oh my god, I was supposed to search OSS off of that. What do you have? You have to have like Droplet, Imperm, something. Lightning Storm. Oh no. Oh no. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we'll do Engraver. Then we'll do this one. And here we'll target this guy. And then we won't activate this because there's no reason to. Called by? What do you call by? Flamebird? It has to be Flamebird, yeah. Yeah, we need him, bruh. We need him, bruh. Easy, bro. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, shit. It's 9 o'clock. Okay, well, we made it to Plat 1. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me read. Let me see. They removed Ash and Poplar from TCG lists. Snake Eye Fire King can become somewhat playable. A deck that would be for you to be your Genesis with Cashier. Like, I actually do want to play that. One of my friends, he pulls up to the chat, Jarek. He actually plays that deck, and he's really, really good with it. He got a couple tops here, locals, and in LA too. It's definitely a deck that I was like interested in. I mean, I have like half of it because I already have the Kashtira cards. But that's how typically it goes, right? Like Kashtira ends up be played with like this like deck that doesn't really take the summon. So I think it's always like a good engine, you know. But yeah, I want to put like Fiendsmith Kashtira was really fun. Fiendsmith Kashtira was so fun. But I think I am going to call it a night there. It's getting pretty late here. Thank you again for Grim. Always, man, you gave me such a good idea, bro. I'm going to do that later today. You'll probably see a short tomorrow. Probably have the video, the video that I did today. That's probably going to be up maybe like Friday or something. But yeah, I'm going to work on some content tonight. I just wanted to eat dinner because I am freaking starving. Yeah, Fiendsmith Cash is fun. Fiendsmith Cash is fun. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you, Grim. Thank you for everyone who pulled up to the chat. Thank you to everyone. Renee. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Don't stress myself. I feel good with the content that I'm going to make tonight. I feel good. Because I do want to make that short. You're doing great. Thank you so much, man. It really, really means a lot. You know, I'm over here. I'm turning 33 this year. So, I want to reach my goals of hitting 6,000 subscribers. You know, we're on our way to hit 10K. But yeah, Grim, you're such a positive person. So young, so thoughtful. Being 16 and just being as just being a very thoughtful person. I'm really impressed, bro. I wish I was as thoughtful or as smart as you were at your age, man. But yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate the kind words. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I'm gonna go eat. Watch Agatha All Along. I've been watching that show. And have a good rest of the night with my girlfriend. Thank you for everyone who pulled up. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.